Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 9 to 5s, but we are still married to the game 110. Yep, all the way live. It's your boy Gabe Patillo with Tim Router and Timothy Hall. Of course, and as always, we are talking games and life and games, and we ain't playing. And I'm feeling great because it's 11 o'clock at night. And this is my golden hour.
You are in your prime.
Yeah, in your glory, my friend.
Oh, man, I could go run around the neighborhood. I won't, but I could.
Chubby ninja style.
Exactly.
You did the intro and you're not out of energy yet.
Yeah.
I know. That's how you know it's my time of day.
I love it.
I'm telling you, I could do some cartwheels.
Do it.
Again, I won't. Because I don't feel like hurting myself.
Yeah, we need you around, man. We need you around.
Attempt some. Timothy Hall.
I was afraid you were going to start with me.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Your nightmares have come true. What is going on, my brother?
Today was a pretty packed day. We got a lot of stuff done today, I feel like, because we went down to our neighborhood was having like a little get-together thing. It was supposed to be on like the 14th, I think. Mm-hmm. So like kind of a community get-together. They had a food truck and s'mores and stuff like that.
Cool.
They were supposed to have it last week and they had it today. So we walked down and basically got free pizza and met a few people.
That's awesome,
Sweet.
man.
That was pretty neat.
Became people of the neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, you bought that house.
Exactly. That's what you guys look like.
At least it wasn't, oh, yeah, you bought that house, sucker. If it was that, I'd be a little more concerned.
Yeah, it was funny. We got compliments on our landscaping, which I've showed off a couple times.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, they were like, oh, we were so happy to see that somebody went in there and gave that house some love.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's going to make you feel good.
Yep, inside and out.
Nice.
Other than that, got a new Mac.
Ooh, tell.
Yeah, so they announced the new Mac Mini last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was waiting on the new Mac Mini, but they released the information and none of them have a quad core in them now. They're all like dual core Mac Minis.
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
I don't know
because
exactly.
They want to push the iMacs because the iMacs are quad core probably.
That makes sense to me, but right when they released that information, I was like, all right, I have to buy a Mac Mini now, like an old one.
Nice.
So I went ahead and bought one of the quad cores that was still available. I don't know if they are anymore, but I went ahead and hurried up and bought one.
That's great,
there
man.
You go.
I've got that coming in and just a couple more things that Chris and I ordered for our businesses. So
nice. What monitor are you using?
I picked up a 23-inch IPS Acer branded.
Beautiful.
So it's just from the review. Like usually when I jump out to Amazon, I just look for the best reviewed stuff.
Right.
So it was like a 23-inch IPS panel. I was going to get a 27, but
you'll go blind.
Just from like where I sit in proximity to my computer, like I would rather have a smaller screen. Like I have a 20-inch now, so a 23-inch is going to be, already bigger. So I couldn't imagine going 27. Really, it's going to be too much screen real estate for as close as I sit to my computer.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
So, there's that, and got the whole package together. Ordered some new RAM for Krista's computer. It's been running a little bit slow, on account of all the work that she's been doing. And I said, I think it's time to upgrade the RAM. She has a really good processor, and it's the i7 quad.
Oh, nice.
But
Hall used his smarts to not have to buy his wife a new Mac as well. He's like, I'm going to get a new Mac. I'm going to get you some new RAM. It'll
feel just like a new Mac.
She's got a 20. It's a 2012 model, so it was like the last one before they like went all Retina.
Yep. There you go.
Mm-hmm. So really, all we would gain, I guess, by buying a new model would just be the screen.
Higher resolution.
Yeah, and the screen looks great. So I'm not,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just add RAM.
If it ain't broke for sure, don't fix it.
I love it, man. Working for yourself. This is great. I'm so excited for you. It's freaking awesome.
Did you talk about any gaming?
No, he did not.
Oh crap! I did. I played a little bit of Destiny.
Welcome to a gaming podcast.
That's right.
Yeah, welcome to a gaming podcast.
The Apple podcast is to the left.
Exactly. A day in the life of Timothy Hall is a totally different thing.
Mac OS Tim.
Yeah, that's right.
So what have you been playing?
A little bit of Destiny.
Where are you at right now? Did you finish the campaign?
I'm pretty close because I have all of the planets opened up.
Nice.
So I've got to be close to getting the campaign done. And I'm probably going to finish it at like level 16 or 17, it looks like.
Nice.
Because I don't really do any of the patrols.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I probably should, but...
Control.
I'm in patrol.
I think I'll be done with it by the weekend. So
Nice.
There you go.
What do you have up next? Do you got your feelers out for anything?
honestly, I think I'd probably get into Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, yes, you will, brother. Yes, you will.
Gosh.
And we will talk about that in just a
knowing
second.
what kind of games I like, do you guys think I would like it?
You would.
I haven't played it.
You would. You liked Assassin's Creed 4, right?
I didn't get a chance to play it. I bought it and it sat on the shelf.
I think you're gonna like it. I really do. I freaking love that game.
I
you
heard
like
it's
the
a little
Arkham games,
deeper
right?
than Assassin's Creed, so that's what I figured.
Yeah, no, I don't want to keep comparing it to Assassin's Creed, but it does have similar styles to it. But I say go for it. I freaking love that game. Like, I'm already excited to get up in the morning and start playing again. It's that kind of game.
Nice. I love that.
Well,
Yeah.
that's great because I like the Lord of the Rings story too.
Great, then you'll love this too. And it's not affiliated like the
Directly.
the only character that you will see and you interact with is Gollum, just for a little bit. And everything else is, it's pre Sauron takes over Mordor kind of a thing. Dude, I love this game. I really do. This is already Game of the Year nominee for me.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's right.
That's what I've heard about. I've heard that from a couple people. I've heard Game of the Year from a couple people.
It is
That's pretty impressive.
freaking good. So that would be my next pick for you. Until
sounds
Far Cry,
awesome.
I would assume until either Call of Duty, because you pick up Call of Duty every year, don't you?
See, that's the thing. Like the Call of Duty's like they start getting the hype train going, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to buy this. Oh, okay. I'm going to think about it.
That new trailer looked amazing.
You know what I mean, Gabe? I
Dude,
think we talked about this. I think Gabe does the same thing.
I totally was kind of like on the fence about getting it. And then I saw the new trailer and I was like, well, I'll be getting that.
They got my $60.
Exactly.
I saw the trailer and I said, I might red box it.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey alone makes me want to get that game.
He looks amazing. in
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be really good performances in the game.
it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is one thing I would be excited about for it. So,
Router,
Brother.
what you got going?
Literally 10 minutes before the podcast, I finished painting our kitchen. I've been like Tim the
you did
Tool
the
Man.
last dab with the little paintbrush.
That's right. I've been Tim the Toolman Taylor this past weekend. So, let's see. Friday, we took Piper to the Nashville Zoo at night. They did this Halloween thing this past weekend called Ghouls of Grassmere, and the kids all dress up and you trick or treat. And we had so much fun, and Piper had so much fun because
Nice.
A, she loves the zoo, and B, you get to. Like
She loves ghouls.
You're right, and she loves ghouls. So she dressed up as she's a fairy this year for Halloween, complete with wings and everything. And we couldn't get the dang thing on her when we were at Disney for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. But 1 month later, now she's all about dresses and all about dressing up. And so now we can put it on her. And she was having a ball. They have hay rides there. They have like a little carnival there. And we actually met up with some friends there. And we just had a great time. So I think that's going to be an annual thing. And Gabe, I know Jenny and Amara would love it too. So you guys next year, you guys have to do that.
All right.
And then let's see on what else is going on. My father-in-law is doing great. He's lost like 20 pounds. So,
Already?
Oh, he
Wow.
he looks amazing already. Like they just went out today to get some new jeans for him because all of his clothes are falling off. So
Because he's just on liquids right now, right?
No. He's eating, but I think it's still kind of going through him. But I mean, with the hospitalization and all this other stuff, so I mean, he's lost the weight, which is great. Now he has to kind of keep it off once he gets back into his routine. But he's doing great. His best friend that he's known since he was wee young is down. Our Uncle Joe and Aunt Patty. Everyone up in Jersey is uncle and aunt. So it's his best friend from like day one, since kindergarten, basically. So
nice. It's like Samoans. Samoans are the same way. They're like, oh, that's my cousin. I'm like, that's not your cousin.
Right, exactly.
Stop trying to act like you know Troy Polamalu.
Exactly. There's zero relation, but they just throw you in as uncle or aunt anyway. Yeah. So he gets his staples out on Thursday. And so, yeah, he's healing up nicely. So that's been great. Like I said, I just finished painting the kitchen on Sunday. I did the ceiling and the trim because, it's been 11 years, and so it needs that. And then tonight, when we got back from work, I'm like, all right, we got to get this kitchen done. So taped up, painted everything, and had like 20 minutes to spare before we started recording. So that was great.
Nice.
So things are good in the Router household right now. We're just kicking it. And man, like I said before, I am playing the mess out of Shadow of Mordor. Put 15, 16 hours in and only like 45% complete.
I love it.
And I'm going to be a prophet for this game because this is such a creeper for me. And I love when games like come at you when you're like, I wasn't going to play that. And you start playing them and you're like, wow, like you just get, I love the kind of games that you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play this game. Or you're late at night, you're like, should I stay up and play this game or should I go to bed?
Oh, that's the best.
It's like the best feeling to have like a game captivate you like that. Dude, the voice acting is great in it. Everybody sounds awesome. Even the orcs sound really good. And
wow, because awesome. They didn't even did they even really sound that great in like the initial movies?
Not really. I mean, they all have like British accents and they're just gritty and it sounds really good. Tyrion, who's your lead character, he sounds awesome. I mean, there's like different monsters. Like to me, this is like surpassing Skyrim right now because the graphics are way better. The combat is awesome because it's very Batman-esque, but I think it flows a little bit better than Batman. Like I'm not button mashing. I'm being a little bit more particular with how I'm doing the combat. And you're constantly leveling up. There's so many ways to level up, and you have like your sword and your arrow and your dagger. There's stealth kills. There's all kinds of stuff, and it's just so much fun. I'm having such a good time with it. So I encourage everybody to go play that game. And like I said, it is already a Game of the Year nominee for me, hands down. It's just so much fun. So I'm playing that and just having a ball with it, and yeah. So I'm kind of torn because I mean Assassin's Creed and Far Cry are a week apart in release, or when does Far Cry come out now? Does anybody remember?
No.
It's early December.
Oh, okay. So November 11th is Assassin's Creed, and then I guess the first week in December will be Far Cry 4.
Yeah, they released 3, I think the first week in December as well.
Yes, you're right.
You're
right.
Looks like they're trying to kind of
keep
create
it consistent.
A tradition there. Yeah.
So I think Shadows is going to keep me going through up until Assassin's Creed, and then I'll probably play Assassin's Creed. But man, I keep seeing like just little mini trailers for Far Cry 4, and it's just going to look so good.
Oh, it's going to be incredible.
So I mean, those other two are probably already Game of the Year nominees for me too. Like I said, I'm still a little nervous about Assassin's Creed, but man, if that doesn't happen, Shadow of Mordor will certainly take its place because I'm just having a good time with it.
Nice.
So that's me, Mr. Gabe, Vault of Glass, talk.
That thing is hard as a beast.
Nice. Our community was out there repping. Dude, I loved that Twitter pic that you just posted of everyone sitting down. That is so bad. It was so awesome.
Raiden, baby, Raiden.
They could not have made that more like an MMO, like the fact that you can actually sit down.
It
was great,
point,
man.
Dance, wave.
Yeah.
The first time I saw so-and-so dance when I went to the central hub, I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Awesome. Yeah, you all look thugged out, man. It looks awesome.
Yeah, we were. We didn't finish it, unfortunately. But we got it.
Nice.
So we're going to hook up again. We didn't get everybody in there that we would. Well, it's kind of hard to say because, I had talked to Ravenfed, Ray, about doing that, but then he had to work, and so, but we still had all Married to the Games people in there, and it was great. We were talking. Woo,
Salud. Bless you.
Yes. We were talking, having fun, man. It was a good time. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of Destiny lately, just leveling up to do Vault of Glass, because I think Vault of Glass will be my last thing I do, and then I'll shut the game on down for a while.
Nice.
And then I'll probably pick up Shadow of Mordor.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my boy right there.
It just looks too good, man. Or, you know, Call of Duty comes out in like 2 weeks. But the thing is, you know, because I'm going on the road in November. And so November and December, we're doing about 24 cities. And so I need something that's going to be a strong one-player game because I won't have internet.
Yeah. And if I can finish it before you leave, I will give you my copy.
You're not going to finish it before I leave.
Probably not, but I'll try. I will certainly try.
So I definitely want to play that just because it looks so good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It was funny. I was playing, you know, like I said, I've been playing Destiny, and I've just been playing with all our community. I played with a couple of my buddies, Nick and David, that I know from like back in the day. It's kind of cool because like David and Nick, two of my buddies that I go way back with. I mean, I'm 32 now, about to be 33 in December, and I've known Nick and Tito probably since I was like, 17 years old.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I haven't talked to them in years.
And Destiny brought you together.
I saw them both on, and I was like, we got to play together. And one of them goes, this feels so right. And I was like, it does feel so right. Because we were the guys that all played Counter-Strike together. And then we all played Team Fortress together. And then life happened. And then we kind of, you know, went our separate ways. And Tito's in, you know, he went to Vegas for a while. Now he's in New York. And Nick's still here and, you know, doing his thing. And so it's just been really cool to like get on there and play and catch up, you know, on the last couple of years with each other's lives and see how, you know, everything's going. None of them have even met Amara. I think only Nick has met Jenny, you know, and so it's, you know,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, roots that go deep, deep, deep.
Video games bringing people together
every time, baby, every time. But I was playing with our girl Haley, and it was me and Ray playing with Haley.
That's awesome.
Just randomly, we're in between missions, and she's like, "Hey, hold on one second," and she like puts her headset down, and you can hear her in the background talking to her mom. She's like, "Yeah, blah, 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 blah." She goes, "Hey guys, if you could just hold on 1 second, I'm gonna give myself a haircut real fast." We were like, "What?" And she totally gave herself an impromptu haircut.
Nice.
And so if you saw her tag us, she was like, "This is for Gabe because he wanted to see." And I was like, well, you got to put up a picture of your new haircut that you just gave yourself in your house. And it was the fastest haircut I've ever heard of in my whole life.
That's awesome.
She was like, all right, I'm back. We can continue. And I was like, while she was gone, me and Ray
to go, Haley. You're a boss
like,
lady.
Is she for real cutting her hair right
now? And then
now?
Gabe was like, all right, I'm going to give myself a haircut.
My haircut literally takes 2 times as long as her haircut took. Her haircut was real fast.
That's amazing.
I don't know if she just grabbed it and chopped it or what, but it was quick.
And she comes back and just starts head shooting fools. I love it. Boss lady right there. That's a boss lady.
Yeah, she was doing it, man. So it was a good time. And so, yeah, we got probably, I don't know if we're halfway through Vault of Glass, but we've gone through like probably 3 sections of it.
Nice.
And
does it save anything or do you?
Yeah, it saves along the way.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Hallelujah.
And you get a, I don't know if we'll be able to do it all the way through. Hopefully I will, but you get an extra ultra rare silver trophy if you finish with your clan. Like all them who already played it all got a silver trophy saying, hey, congratulations for beating this and all being in one clan. So Married to the Games is definitely representing.
That's so great, man.
That's pretty awesome.
In life, nothing much is going on, man. Gearing up for this tour. It's turned out to be a little more work than I was expecting, but it's good, and we're trying to rise to the occasion and still give people an awesome show, even though it's like kind of a stripped down thing.
Nice. How's Jenny feeling?
Jenny's feeling way better.
Hallelujah.
She's not feeling half as nauseous. She's still really tired, but she's not nauseous anymore, so that's freaking great. Amara's doing great. She pooped in the toilet today, which is a huge deal.
Sweet.
She came and
That's amazing.
She came and told me while I was doing Vault of Glass.
This is a video game podcast.
Daddy, I poopy in the toilet.
And you're like,
I was like,
that's amazing, honey. Hang on, let me just blow this guy's head off.
Hey, this has been This Week in Video Games with Gabe Patillo.
At least I led with video games.
Oh, just you wait, brother. Just you wait, man. You'll be doing the same thing.
Exactly. So I think we're all good.
That's
I
amazing.
think I don't think there's anything else to tell. We're still pregnant.
That's a good thing. Yes,
Yeah.
keep that up.
That happens.
We pray for the continued pregnancy.
Thank you. Router.
Oh, you know I got this.
You got it?
I got it.
Well, let's do it.
New releases for this week. We've got quite a few, actually. Starting off, everybody get your dance shoes on because Just Dance 2015 is out for Xbox One, PS4, Wii U, PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii.
You know you're a gamer when your dance shoes are just your shoes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly. Or your socks.
Or take off your shoes and just play with in your socks. Mm-hmm. That's perfect. So Just Dance 2015, I may pick that up because that is a fun party game to play.
Yes.
That is loads of good time.
The only way you can get Lauren dancing, too.
That's very true.
She's not going to go out dancing.
Nope. Also, The Walking Dead Season 2 for the Xbox One and PS4.
Oh, they didn't barely have to wait.
No.
And 360 and PS3. It came to everything.
Yeah. It's all out and about, but I'm super excited that it's now out on our current gen consoles.
Yeah, it was already out for everything else.
Yeah. A couple other ones. The Legend of Korra for the PS4, PS3. Anybody want to get your sing on? The Voice.
Gosh,
the
that's
Voice.
A game?
It's weird. The Voice, I want you. It's the dumbest title in the world. It's like
what?
The Voice, I want you.
What the heck does that even mean?
Could you not come up with a better game title for that? It's like The Voice.
Terrible.
So wait, are you playing the judge then?
You're supporting up to 8 players locally. The Voice video game is the newest singing party game that will rattle any home entertainment speaker system. Grab the mic and follow each beat, ... It makes, okay. But
at least it's not like a semicolon and they just messed the whole thing up.
Right. But The Voice, I want you. Why don't you just call it The Voice, the game?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
The Voice, the game.
The Voice, I want you. is out for PS3, Xbox 360, Wii U, and Wii. Need for Speed Rivals Complete Edition out for PS4, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC.
Huh?
For the Wii U, kicking it, Bayonetta 2 is now out.
Oh yeah, Jack.
The sequel is
They got
out.
They got the exclusive on that one.
Uh-huh. And then we got 2 more. Shadow Warrior for the PS4 and Xbox One. And Fantasia.
Yeah, that came out on PC a while back, and I was wondering if that would ever come to consoles.
Wonder no more, my friend. It is now out. And then finally, this one, I remember hearing about this one 2 E3s ago. Fantasia Music Evolved is finally out on Xbox One and Xbox 360. And that it's the musical motion video game inspired by Disney's classic animated film Fantasia. So there you have it. Those are your new releases. It's ramp up time, baby. We're probably going to have a lot more new releases now, which is just so exciting. I love this time of year. Top selling games. Let's move on. Week of October 11th. This is U.S. only brick and mortar stores. Numero 10. Alien Isolation for the Xbox One debuts at number 10.
Huh.
42,000 units.
It is a horror game.
Is it horror thriller or is it more thriller than horror? I heard it's not too much
thriller horror.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thor.
Or
Hiller.
It's a Thor.
Yes. Number 9, Destiny for the PS4 slips down to the number 9 spot. Number 8, there it is, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, PS4. Second week did 55,000 units, so that's great. Number 7, Alien Isolation for the PS4. So once again, PS4 rises above the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, NBA 2K15 for the PS3. Number 5, Drive Club debuts for the PS4.
Whoa.
Really?
Number 5,
Wow.
145,000 units.
Huh.
Number 4, NBA 2K15 for the Xbox 360. Number 3, NBA 2K15 for the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Number 2, Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. Just like
Yeah.
that. It did 170,000 units in its second week. That's insane.
Wow.
Number 1, NBA 2K15 for the PS4. 264,000 units sold.
I knew it.
Gotta be that. Mhm.
That's awesome. It's really weird seeing PlayStation above Xbox right now. It's just kind of blowing my mind.
Yeah, it is weird. It'll stop.
Yeah, oh yeah, it will totally stop.
I'm curious to see like what the Black Friday deals are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be great.
bet
Is what they're gonna be.
I bet the deals on the Xbox One will be cheaper than the PS4 deals.
Yeah, and I get this little voice in the back of my head saying maybe we should pick up an Xbox One.
Oh,
And-
there's a voice screaming in the back of my head.
There-
Get an Xbox One! What you doing?
And honestly, this might be the year that we do it because they'll probably drop the price quite a bit or bundle it with something.
I'm waiting for cheaper.
Yeah, figures.
I don't know if I'm waiting for cheaper or something I can't stand not playing.
Right. Like I
if-
know
when
you
the
were.
Halo drops, I'm gonna be like, oh gosh, I'm gonna be itchy. I'm gonna be like, oh gosh.
Well,
why
I know
am
you're
need
jazzed
to play
about
this?
Sunset Overdrive, right?
Yes, that game was so fun.
So that
Oh.
might do it.
Oh, I would
But
wait.
that's not like that kind of game that makes me like have to get it. That's the kind of game that's like that's really fun,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's like a console.
Yeah, that's the
seller
thing.
for me.
I'm with you there. Like I need a game that I'd have to have, and I can't get it because it's an Xbox exclusive. Exclusive, you know.
I could see myself waiting until Halo 5 comes out and then just getting it and then getting all the Halo games. 'Cause
There you
they have
go.
that collection.
Yeah, the
on
Master
Xbox
Chief
One.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's actually a great idea, Hall. That because I never played any of those games, so that actually might be a great way for me to spend some time on the Xbox One.
Well, I will say for like me personally, like the Call of Duty game looks great and I'm really interested in playing the campaign in it, like the new one.
Mm-hmm.
The multiplayer, like I know that they're like, oh, a new generation of multiplayer, you know, we're doing all this new stuff. But I still don't think I would like it as much as the next Halo game. I've always enjoyed the Halo multiplayer more.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
No,
Nice.
that's right.
Well, there you have it, boys.
Nice.
I kick it back to you.
Halsifer?
Yeah, we actually have a little bit of stuff to talk about this week. Sony has been teasing the 2.0 firmware update for PS4.
Oh.
Whole bunch of new things coming. Not particularly interesting to us. I don't know. Themes are coming.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yep.
I am kind of sick of just the blue background. Like they did say, like you can actually now change the color with this new update.
You know,
Oh,
it's
that's-
funny. I've never even thought about it.
And neither have I. I like because I go so quickly to the current
game?
game I'm on, and I'm like, yeah, blue, and it's gone.
Yeah,
Well,
you know,
yeah,
it's
I mean-
funny. I always boot up my PlayStation and then turn on my television while I'm pressing X the whole time, so I hardly ever
That's
see
smart.
it.
I like that. That's smart.
True. I mean, with the theme though, like I always kind of put mine on something that's just a little warm, so it's not like abrasive when I start the console up.
Makes
So
sense.
like I always kind of have mine on like a dark gray or a dark brown or something. Like I had it that way on the PS3.
Yeah,
Nice.
on my PSP, I did it a lot. I changed my background a whole bunch.
Also coming to the PS4 with this update is a USB music player. So like you can plug in a USB thumb drive and play music off of it. I assume that's how they are circumventing the licensing.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you can actually
interesting.
have background music during your gameplay sessions, but it has to play off of a thumb drive.
Interesting.
That's like washing their hands of any licensing. They're like, well, it's on a thumb drive. Nothing we can do about that.
Exactly. I bet that there's something with like, oh, if you're going to store music on the console, then yeah, you've got to have a license for MP3 or whatever.
Right.
They're going to be cleaning up some of the social interaction stuff. I'm not exactly sure what that means yet, but we'll see when it comes out.
I haven't even touched it.
Yeah, and honestly, it doesn't bother me at all. I never really go to that front page.
Yeah.
Some of the enhancements are coming to live broadcasting, so I guess the content's going to be easier to find, better curated. 'Cause right now, you just go there and it's just videos, like a bunch of videos. There's no topics or categories or anything like that. And it looks like they're giving you the option to start archiving your broadcasts as well.
I thought they already had that through Oh, you're saying it'll be like on the system instead of
I
on
think
the
it's going to be
server?
on the system, yeah, because it says that you should be able to directly upload content to YouTube. So
Nice.
Wow, that's great.
Speaking of updates, Xbox One is also having one come out. Not as huge, but similar in some of the things. They're having personalized backgrounds coming. So same thing. You can kind of start switching stuff around. And Twitter integration is coming also.
that's kind of cool.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's very cool. New live TV trending all will be kind of going through Twitter so that you can see like what's trending, what other people are watching, so you can get on there and watch it as well. Some smart glass updates, Internet Explorer update, and a bunch of stuff. So that's dropping in November.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think people love personalizing their stuff. So I get it. I don't ever do it, but I get why you would want to.
When are they
If that
bringing
makes
the
sense.
wood grain face plates?
Seriously, they need all that.
Yeah, I missed those from last gen.
Give us something else.
Google and Asus have announced a console kind of similar to the Ouya. It's going to be called the Google Nexus Player.
Really?
Does this interest anybody?
No.
Yeah,
No.
me either.
Not
right.
with that name.
And moving on.
That's a terrible name.
Well, they're trying to keep that Nexus name clearly.
Yeah, and
That's going to be the seller.
Play Store. I always thought the Play Store was kind of a weird name. Like they used to just call it Android Market, and maybe that wasn't the best name for it. Maybe Google Market would have been better.
Yeah, but Play is a weird name.
Yeah,
That is a weird
No, it
name.
is weird.
Like this is where you go get everything at Play. Like it automatically makes you think just games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
I don't like
That's
it.
interesting. That's an awful name. And it's long.
So is it? Yeah. Okay. So it's
Nexus Player?
Google Nexus Player.
So the Ouya isn't selling well, so they're going to go ahead and make a console themselves.
That's a kind of weird thing that I thought. Like they see how Android is doing as a gaming platform, like on these small consoles or small devices,
Right.
and then they decide to get into it. Like
Either
I
that, or they
didn't-
were getting into it while Ouya was out, and they were like, "Oh crap, we can't stop now. We put all this time and energy into it. Let's just keep going."
That could be, or maybe they think they can do better.
I'm sure they can. Oh, I'm sure they can.
I'm
But-
sure they will, but I
What do
don't
you
know
think,
if doing
There's just
better
not a
than the
good
Ouya
install
is-
base. There's not a good install base for these consoles.
Well, and
You're-
people want curated content too, like with the Google Play Store. Like, I kind of feel like they're just going to throw people out there into the water, and they'll be getting like all these, games that don't work very well or crash or whatnot.
Well, and then to play devil's advocate on the flip side, though, it could be very cool because then you've got a lot of indies coming in and really kind of pushing the envelope and being able to do so on this console because, Google's always a very open source about a lot of things, and maybe that would be good. I don't know.
The idea that I liked about Ouya when they initially announced it was that they were going to curate content, so they would go through and find games that like, hey, these are working really well on the console and it's a fun game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas right now, like even the iOS store has the same problem. Like you're looking for games and it's like you're going to find a lot of junk.
Yeah. There's just too many out there.
Yeah.
It's so oversaturated right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Interesting.
As I think we knew, Hearthstone is coming to the iPhone.
You stole
And-
my story.
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it got pushed back to 2015, early 2015,
If there was any reason to get a 6 Plus, that would be it.
to play freaking Hearthstone.
Oh yeah.
Dang that game! I've been playing that still too. Can't put it down yet.
Nope.
That's awesome.
That's the one I'll be laying in bed playing, and I'm like, all right, let me just play a couple games. Look
Right.
over, and I'm like, 315. What happened?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That
right
game is
before
really
the
fun.
show, you look over the clock, 10:55.
So yeah, go get that. It's going to be coming to Android as well. It's coming to tablets first, Android tablets by the end of this year, and then making its way to the iPhone and Android phones next year. That's going to be
Nice.
hard to play on a phone. Don't you think? They're going to have to change the layout.
They're probably going to tweak it a little bit, and that's probably why it's taking so much time.
It's a lot of tweaking.
Yeah, it's going to take some tweaking, that's for sure.
Krista and I have upgrades coming up in December, and I think we've both decided we're going to get the 6 Plus.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I
hope you have big hands.
The size, it's very cool. I mean,
Hope you
Krista
have
made a
deep
good
pockets.
point. Like, she doesn't carry her phone in her pockets; she carries it in her purse.
Right, right. So that
and
makes
it'll
sense.
be much easier to type on.
That's true.
And me, I want a huge phone. So
Nice.
ever since the Note came out, when the Note came out, I was like,
Jealous.
yeah. I really want that.
Exactly. You guys were talking about Halo, the Master Chief Collection earlier. The developer 343 Industries says that the day one patch, which is required to unlock multiplayer and some other things in the game, is going to be 20 gigabytes.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Ow.
So don't plan on playing that right when you get home.
Oh, that's gonna crash some servers big time.
Dude, 20 gigs big. That's crazy.
Wow. Oof.
So I just that's the only thing I hate about like all the patch stuff is I feel like I never get to like when I'm excited about a game, just come home and play it.
Mm.
Like I gotta come home and stare at the screen for an hour and a half while it's like.
But at the same time, though, would you rather, like, I know you'd be excited to play a new game, but would you rather have it lag and have all these bugs in it when you first start to play it? I'd rather like take the little bit of time for them to do the day one patch.
But you're talking to the kid that we didn't ever have that growing up.
No, of course not.
You got the game the way it was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at least have it in kind.
Yeah, you didn't have to
like,
blow in it before you put it in.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't until the next time.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, we've talked about it and been on our high horse about it a lot. But like, so this is Halo, the Master Chief Collection. It's got it's going to have one player. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have a campaign. And so for those kids that don't have internet, what do you do? Like, is it going to be unplayable?
That's a good point.
Well, no. I mean, basically, they'll come home, put it in, and play through the single player campaign.
And there'll be a lot of glitches. No,
there'll be some.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if most of that is probably multiplayer configurations and just
maybe
all
it's
that
just
stuff.
Multiplayer. Maybe they didn't even put it on the disc.
And I wish they could tell like how many were active online. The number might be really small of Xbox Ones and PS4s that aren't connected to the internet.
Right.
It might be like 5% for all we know.
Yeah.
But I just feel like you should be able to. I mean, we've all had the issue with PSN or our internet acting up. Like, and so if you just don't know, I think you don't know what's being fixed most of the time.
Yeah.
But it's stuff they know that they want to fix. So
but you know what? I'd rather have that kind of in the back of your head, knowing that they're fixing something.
Mm-hmm.
Because the last thing you want to do is start being really super excited about a game and then having these issues with it, and that's just going to frustrate you.
Yeah.
Well, they're fixing. I mean, since they have to have the Gold Master ready so far in advance.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're fixing stuff from the moment they get the discs pressed.
They're probably going to buy a small country somewhere just to house all their servers because it's going to be a beast. Holy cow! When that thing unleashes.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, I'm surprised that American ISPs haven't started just throwing down about this stuff yet.
They really need to.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, come on, you guys. 20 gigabytes for everybody.
I know.
They also said that Spartan Ops, which is a co-op mode in Halo 4, that won't be coming until December.
And it's freaking fun.
Yeah, but you'll
it's
have
a
to wait
lot
on
like
that
the
one.
co-op in Far Cry. It's just really fun.
I never did that one.
Never did that either.
Yeah.
Never did that one.
I remember you praising it, though. You said it was really good.
It was so good. It tried in 4. So
nice. Since I stole your story, Hall, go ahead.
Bethesda is publishing some of the physical books from Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls Online.
You're kidding.
Nope.
You're kidding. Of
No,
course,
basically they're going to be
buy that.
collections of stories. So I guess it's going to be in 2 books.
Don't like that, Router?
Yeah, whatever.
You should read it. Come on.
All right.
He's not going to read that crap.
No, that'll be my fall asleep book. I'll be like 1 page in. I'll be like,
Well, they started explaining some of the stuff, like they're naming off these names. I'm like, I vaguely remember these people from playing this game.
It's like the first half of The Hobbit when Tolkien like goes through the genealogy of all the hobbits. It's like,
I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's a sleep aid right there.
He's like, the Bible did it, so I did it. He's like, we fell asleep during the Bible part too.
That's right.
That's funny. Give us something else, Hall.
PSN is having Sale of the Dead right now. Some interesting prices on games here. Like if you haven't gotten into Dead Space 2 is $4.
Oh, nice. Get that.
The highlight, I think.
Can you do a rundown? Is there a bunch of them, or can you run them down?
Yeah, there's a bunch
quick?
of them. I'm trying to get like a good curated list here. Dante's Inferno, $4. Dead Space 2, $4. Dead Nation Apocalypse Edition, $6. That came free on PlayStation Plus a few months ago, but I didn't have a PS4 yet, so I didn't get it. So this is perfect for me. Dead Nation, if you guys can't remember, it's a twin stick shooter.
Yep, like Smash TV.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Especially for couch co-op. I don't know about online. I haven't tried it on there yet, but couch co-op, it's the perfect game.
Nice.
The highlight for me was Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. On PS4, it's $20.
Ooh.
Wow.
So you really can't go wrong with that. PS3, it's $15.
That's a fun game.
This is kind of a 2-week sale. So this week are those games that I mentioned just now. For next week, we've got Castlevania Symphony of the Night for $4. It's a classic. If you haven't played it yet, just play it. It's fun. Catherine, $7. Corpse Party, Book of Shadows, $9. Guacamelee Super Turbocharged Edition for $7.35. Manhunt, $4.
Guacamelee is really fun.
I got to get that game.
Outlast is $5.
No thanks.
So, Gabe,
I already have it.
Yeah, he's got it. I got it.
Hey, are you looking at the picture of the Sale of the Dead thing?
yes.
Take a really good look at it. I want everybody to just open a browser and go to PSN Sale of the Dead.
Oh, you're talking about how it looks like
Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, it's like the freaking same font.
The funny thing to me about that, like that story, quote unquote, coming out is like they used a standard font for Sunset Overdrive.
That's the problem.
Yeah, like why didn't they custom design something?
So Sunset Overdrive on Twitter tweeted at PlayStation, said, "Hey, at PlayStation, nice font. Glad you guys are excited for Sunset Overdrive too."
That's good. Hey,
I thought that was perfect.
You have a common font. You know, other people are going to use it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually just speaks poorly of them that they didn't make their own font.
I don't know. They might have made their own font.
Well,
and then it just became a font. Maybe this font is just called Sunset Overdrive. Like maybe somebody took
the font is called Overdrive Sunset.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, I guess that is the font. Somebody made a font of that font.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny.
There you go.
So, and everybody can go download it. It's free online.
Cool.
And
Overdrive
then Gabe can
Sunset.
go download Outlast and play it. Streaming.
I already streamed it.
He already streamed that, and yeah, he was done after the first hour.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
how about
I was like,
do it
well,
again?
this was fun.
I didn't see it.
A little bit of sad news. A guy named Terrence Moore. He was a professional Killer Instinct player, known as Pusha T. He passed away while doing a live stream on October 16th for the Super Arcade Tournament in Southern California.
Oh my gosh.
29
That's
years
so
old.
crazy.
29 years old?
29 years old, man.
Wow.
Oh.
He had a wife and kids, 2 kids. But he's got 2 fundraisers going that you can go check out, both of them on youcaring.com. So if you are kind of a part of that community, it's kind of a tight-knit community, that the fighting games community. So if you're, at all interested in going and showing some love, I think they have a couple days left by the time you hear this in their campaign. I think maybe 9 or 10.
How did he die?
I'm not sure. It doesn't really say. It just said that he collapsed.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's crazy.
Must have been
Yeah.
a heart attack or something.
So they're trying to rally some money together. I think they've gotten some good money going on, but death for some reason is expensive too. So help a brother out. You got anything else, Hall?
Nope, that's it.
That's all?
That's all.
Man, we ran that really fast.
That felt like 10 minutes. That was
we brought up some topics and we said that's stupid. Let's just move on.
That was my fault.
The new
Sorry.
Google console. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
move on.
Instead of talking about it,
yes.
we're like,
Right.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Move on.
Shoot, man, that was like really fast.
So,
I feel bad.
what do you guys got planned for this week?
Yeah, exactly. People can be like, I get my buddy's worth. Be like, you ain't paid nothing for this thing.
It's FREE. What are you talking about?
Exactly. You could have paid four times of what you paid and still got your money's worth.
That's right.
Well, every week we ask you guys a question, and last week was no different. We asked you guys, what is the perfect length for a game for you? And starting out with the forums, Tipperoo said,
Tipperoo.
Just kidding. That's old Timothy Hall. But I'll read his answer anyway. He said, I find 15 to 20. No, I'm sorry. Let me start over. He said, I find 15 to 20 hours to be solid. 30 to 40 if the carrot is dangling on the stick.
There.
Devin Tyus, the not so chubby ninja. He said, that's a tough one. I don't know that there's a perfect length for me. It all depends on the game. Some games I get lost in and don't want them to end. Others, I'm drawn to finding out what the conclusion is. I've also never even looked at a game and thought about how long I played it or how many hours it was. So I guess it really doesn't matter as long as I'm having fun.
Amen.
Yep.
Tigsta said 100 hours minimum. Okay, I'm kidding. If the game is really good story-wise, then I won't realize how much time I put into it. Like it's been said, 15 to 20 is a sweet spot. Maybe 25 if the story is really good.
Nice.
Freaking Nutcase said 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 32 seconds. I love that.
That's good.
Heading over to Twitter. At the other Tim Hall says, I'm just kidding. Jeremy Vi at Couch Shouts says, this isn't actually as cheap an answer as it sounds like. A game should be only as long as it needs to be.
Well said.
Well said, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that answer. I can get in with that. Chuck Norris at Euro Chuck Norris said, episodic games. Walking Dead pulled it off right with 2 hours per episode.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I like that too.
You can sit down and play an episode like every time.
Yeah.
Tom Willoughby, I think, at CGF Indies said, perfect lengths, anything that ends just before I get bored of the mechanics with the promise of an interesting sequel.
Perfect.
I like that.
Yep.
And then I've got to read Paolo's because he's crazy.
He is crazy.
At Paolo_VGHA said, less than 6 feet. I don't want to feel smaller than any game, Thank you, Paolo. Gosh.
Thanks, Paolo.
I can't wait till Paolo has kids because all these jokes will make perfect sense because they all sound like dad jokes.
Yes.
He likes dad jokes and like wordplay jokes.
Yeah.
And I love his wordplay jokes because he just learned English like 5 years ago.
I know, he's amazing.
He's still excited about wordplay jokes.
Keep fighting that cancer.
That's right. He doesn't have cancer, but he's a scientist.
No, he's got the cure. He's got it. I know he does. It's hidden somewhere.
Paolo. Yeah. We love you, brother.
Yeah.
Well, you know where to find us? Is that what the time it is already?
Hey, did we give everybody our PSN names before?
Well, let's do it right now.
Yeah, we probably should with Destiny being out, and I know with Far Cry, and there'll be some co-op stuff going on. I think everybody needs to know. We can also post it on Twitter if you want.
Yeah, Router, kick it off.
I'm super easy. I'm T Router for PSN and T Router for Nintendo too. So nice and easy. TRAUTER. Boom, just
Trouter.
like that. Trouter, exactly. It's Trouter.
Nice. Hall.
Tipperoo, TIPPERU. For everything.
Yep.
For everything. I am on PSN, the worst name on the planet.
You hate it every time.
And I think this is why Tim brings it up, is so I have to say it out loud in public. Sabbath Gray on PSN. It's SABBATHGRAY, not GREY, because that would be way too cool.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like it would be your name if like you were in MLG or something.
I know. I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
Sabbath Gray.
I've just used it for so long. So when the PlayStation came around, it just, when PlayStation 3 rolled around, that's what it was.
Mine was taken when PS3 rolled around.
What was your original?
Uncle Ducky.
Nice.
Really?
I like that.
Yeah, that's fun.
I remember telling a story like probably on episode 5 where I was like, yeah, I made my name Uncle Ducky so that when I when I killed people in Counter-Strike, they'd be like, Uncle Ducky? Really?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That's great.
And then my Wii U name is Video Gabes.
And how do you make a Wii U name? I don't think I ever did.
So people can find you.
Yeah, you register with Nintendo.
And then on...
does it make you do it when you're making one? Because if that's the case, then I have one.
You probably did it. And then that's my name on... what's the name as well? Hearthstone.
Somebody tell me if I have a Wii U account.
You do. You've got
Just look up
Tipperoo.
Have you played Mario Kart?
Yes.
I think you have to have one to get online anyway.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you know where to find us. Man, this feels crazy fast. I don't know why it feels so fast.
I think we're kind of right on, actually.
Okay. Facebook.com/married to the games, Twitter.com/MTTGcast. You can find us on our website, marriedtothegames.com. Come check out the forum. We got shirts for sale over there. Still got shirts for sale over there. We have shirts for sale.
And we have some shirts.
Do we have big sizes?
Shirts. We don't have the big sizes yet.
Okay,
we don't have
like
triple
large
X
and
we don't
small.
have triple X or quadruple X
or
we
blanket
have XL.
Do we have the ones that are longer than they are big?
No, we don't have the oh no size yet.
We need to make onesies.
there's like XL, double XL, triple XL. Oh no.
No.
L.
It should just be oh.
That's terrible. We probably totally just offended somebody. I'm so sorry.
No,
we're just kidding.
Sorry.
We love you.
Well,
we
some people are tall, for those people that are like 7.5 feet tall.
Right.
Oh yeah. Yao Ming.
Sure. Yeah.
Yao Ming
they
needs
need like
Married
a
to the
4X.
Game shirt. Yeah, because XL shirts look like halter tops on those guys.
Exactly.
Little sundress, anyone?
Anything you want to say to the people there, Hall?
What?
Every week.
Come on,
every
man.
week. Rate us on iTunes because, oh no.
Nice, man. I like this.
Well, you got it right, Tim.
I got
you
it,
ready?
brother.
Let's get into some questions.
We're going to start with email. Our boy Nathan Thomas. Hey, y'all, I have a question for you this week. I saw it on Facebook, so I'm not the one who thought it up, but I did think it was a good question and would like your opinion. What features would make your perfect first-person shooter? You can pick only 3. Here we go. Number 1, and you can pick 3. What features? 1080p, 60 frames per second, a bunch of different weapons, balanced weapons, 10 good maps, 6-person matchmaking, 6 people in a party, or no lag. So you can pick 3. 1080p, 60 FPS, a bunch of different weapons, balanced weapons, 10 good maps, 6-person matchmaking, or no lag. For me, I would go with a bunch of different weapons, 10 good maps, and no lag.
Yeah, what do you think, Hall?
This kind of lines up with the Halo thing. A bunch of different weapons, balanced weapons, 10 good maps.
There you go.
Yeah. Maps. Man, I wanted to go with balanced weapons because, I mean, of course you want balanced weapons, but Man, I own 60 frames per second though.
Oh, you're one of those guys now, huh?
Well, it's not that I'm one of those guys, but it's just like there's a difference. I can't really tell the 1080p from the 70p.
Yeah.
I don't know. Balanced weapons match,
70p.
no lag.
I hope you can tell the difference
I mean,
between
from
1080 and 70.
7P.
Yeah, exactly. 7p.
Oh, wait, that's Minecraft, isn't it?
Exactly. All right.
Okay, he said he's moving on. Secondly, I'm writing to see if you'd be so kind to give Extra Life a shout out on the podcast this week. Absolutely. If you don't know, Extra Life is a non-profit group that raises money to help children with life-threatening illnesses. Gamers around the country commit to do a 24-hour marathon gaming session and raise money for a participating Children's Miracle Network hospital. This is my first year participating, but across all gamers, we've raised over $2.2 million to benefit the kids.
Awesome.
Let's definitely spread the word about this. And I know our boy Travis Prospicel is also that's AKA friggin' nutcase. He's also doing it as well. He said there is a thread on the forum that has more information called Extra Life 2014. You can go to extra-life.org. I would really love to support you, Nathan, and you, Travis. I think maybe tomorrow I'll definitely make a donation. I don't think I'll participate because I don't have 24 hours to game.
Yeah, we got to do that though sometime.
But let's definitely do that because this, to me, is what our gaming community is all about. It is all about, charity. It's all about helping people out, and I think that's a great cause. And let's do that.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We should do sometime where we do shifts, like each do
that's
however
a great,
long. Like,
that's a great
I was going to
idea.
say, I want to see Gabe live stream FPSs in 70p.
Yeah. With 10 good maps. Love
exactly.
that. Awesome. So Nathan, thank you for that.
We should definitely do something where we live stream and do it in shifts. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try and make that happen. Let's move on. Facebook, Stephen Kwame. Hey guys, the women in our lives are capable of doing amazing things. So what superhero or villain would you liken your significant other to?
Oh, gosh.
I think we would all say Superwoman because they all are, but yeah, I don't know. It's interesting he also included or villain.
I'm trying to think of, does it have to be women superheroes? I only know two. I only know Supergirl and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Well, Thor now.
You could use Thor. You could do
that's
Thor.
right. Thor's a girl now.
Yeah, it's a girl now.
I thought you were kidding because his hair is so beautiful.
Oh, I like Thor. Let's go with Thor.
Well, Krista's hair is beautiful.
See, so you have to go with Thor.
I like Thor because she's the mighty goddess of thunder. And my poor wife, while I was painting the kitchen, Piper did not have a nap at all today at school. So she was in beast mode this evening, and while I'm painting the kitchen, she was trying to just corral her together, and there was all kinds of crying and weeping, and I want this and blah blah blah, and she just put it together. So she definitely deserves a medal for that one.
I'm gonna go with, and people might get mad or whatever because I don't know anything about this character, but comes across as a little sexy. And my wife is sexy. So
nice.
I'm going Black Widow.
Nice. I like that. And then she kills you.
And then she shoots me in the head. I'm like, where do you keep dropping all these magazines at? Go pick up those magazines. Those things ain't free.
That's awesome.
You just running, shooting, dropping magazines.
Paul, what about you?
Thor is a good comparison because she's just very mighty. And she, like I said, she has the hair.
There you go.
Nice.
And two, it matches up with her personality. She has a very strong and endearing personality. I think that's what they're going to do with the new female Thor.
Sweet.
Yeah, I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Do it justice. Great question, Stephen. Thanks for that. Jeff Swan, you are stuck on a desert island and can only listen to 3 albums for the rest of your life.
Nice.
Go. Man. Somebody else go.
I'll say The Score by the Fugees.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Something by Hillsong Young and Free.
Oh, there you go.
Because they're awesome. And
Toby Mac.
No, sir. I've done too much of that.
Yeah, right.
Man, it's a toss-up. I mean, I could do The Carnival. I could do Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Oh man, yeah.
But I've already got Wyclef and Lauryn Hill in the Fugees album.
Right.
But those albums are so good.
That might be a little overboard.
And I have to go something like some kind of, golly, that's hard.
Right?
A tiki lounge mix.
Oh, I like that. All right.
That's nice. Not bad.
Yeah,
a little
like Desert
bossa nova.
Island. Yeah, man. Freaking cut a coconut open and drink out of that thing.
I like that.
Boom. Hall.
Paul, what you got?
Well, like I was thinking about a lot of like classic rock stuff, but
Yeah.
I think I would want some of my timeless ones in there. Blindside Silence. I can listen to that every time.
Nice.
Further Seems Forever, The Moon Is Down. And some 80s mix of some kind. Like one of those 80s discs that you get at
can
the
we do
dollar
an
store.
80s mix? That would be awesome.
Let me ask you something. Did you know any of the ones I listed?
Yeah.
Because I know zero of the ones you just listed.
I would do Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That's a good one.
That's a good album.
It's a great album. I don't want to steal that one from you though.
No, I didn't go with it.
I will go with Michael Jackson Thriller.
Really?
Because,
Yeah,
yes,
it is a
because
good
that
album.
is by far my favorite record from him. I'll go with that.
Not Off the Wall?
I think Thriller has more of the hits. I mean, Rock
Yeah.
With You is by far my favorite off the Wall. But
Yes.
I think Thriller just has the hits a coming. So
Yeah.
I'd probably want to do that.
Don't Stop Till You Get Enough? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it's hard. Thriller's a good
It
album.
is hard. Thriller is a good album.
PYT? Oh,
You're killing me now.
golly.
Killing me. You know what? I'd do Justin Timberlake's first one because I think it had a lot of soul in it too.
Oh, Justified.
Yeah, Justified. So I think I would do that just because that would keep me happy on a deserted island. And then you know what? Bob Marley's Legend, because I'm on a deserted island and you got to have some reggae in there.
There you go. One world, one heart.
At least I'd be happy on a desert island.
Let's get together. Gosh.
Yep, so good. I could listen to that for days. In fact, when Piper was just starting on solid foods, I would have Bob Marley playing while I would feed her, because I want to like introduce her to music through and through. And she loves music now, but like keep going with it, like, and have different genres. So I wanted to do Bob Marley one day, and the next day was like JT, and then the next day was like some jazz, or the next day would be like some salsa music or something like that.
I'm just kidding.
Baby face. I love that. And then,
good question.
And then like 3-6 Mafia the next day. No, I'm kidding.
3-6 Mafia. It's hard out here for a pimp.
That's right. All right. Twitter, Arctic Warlocks, at Arctic Warlocks. Is Gabe going to raid and do the podcast at the same time?
I wish.
That would be amazing.
Wait, Gabe, what have you been doing the whole time?
Huh? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Nope, he's good.
Nope.
So his question is Far Cry 4 or Assassin's Creed, which game should I get? I say both, but
No, that's right.
But I think Far Cry 4 is going to be pretty freaking amazing. So as much as I'm an Assassin's Creed fan, I think Far Cry 4 is going to do it for you.
It
This
depends on how
Assassin's
much you
Creed-
like cussing.
Yeah, right.
Because Far Cry 4 might get a little rowdy.
Oh, it's
So
gonna get all
if you want
kinds of
something a little
rowdy.
bit more lighthearted, even though Assassin's Creed is about assassins and killing people, I feel like they've always had like a lighthearted thing about them.
Right, and I like the history part of it too. Like this is a cool French Revolution is a cool era. I said that about Assassin's Creed 3 too, and they kind of butchered that one. But we'll see what happens with this one. But yeah, I think
the
Far Cry 4
Assassin's
is going to
Creed
be
games, it like reminds me of being in history class and they let you watch movies like The Patriot, even though there's mass
exactly.
murdering in it, because they're like, well, it's history.
Right.
Exactly. It happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Yep, exactly.
Nice.
Good question. At Cole Penrice.
Wait, which one did you say, Hall? Did you say one?
I could go either way just because I know that this is the first Assassin's Creed game that they've specifically developed for next gen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that they put Assassin's Creed 4 on next gen, but
Gosh, they're both going to be so impressive.
yeah, this one's
Yeah, I think
specifically
they're both gonna
developed
do
for
great.
it, so I think they'll do a great job with it.
Good question.
Cole Penrice. At Cole Penrice. Will double jump, blink, glide ever be available in a social location? I hope so at one point. That would be amazing. I'd love to do some double jumps. And Blink and Dishonored, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that. So one can only hope there, Cole. One can only hope.
I don't know if Blink will ever happen because that assumes that you have to dematerialize and go somewhere else.
And reappear. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Haley just tweeted too at Hey, I'm Haley. She said, "Hey Gabe, don't forget to tell that haircutting story on the podcast tonight." So good on you, Haley. That's awesome. Girl. Exactly. Craig Tornquist at C Tornquist. Who is your pick for the World Series? Also, what's your favorite baseball video game of all time?
What was the one where you could Bad News Baseball or something?
Bad News Bears.
There was like one back in like the NES days that was just so fun, and they need to get back to fun baseball games. I forget what it was called though. NES something.
I don't play any baseball games.
Who is it? Royals and who else?
Royals and Giants. San Francisco Giants and Kansas City Royals. I said before, I think the Royals, they are on an absolute roll and a hot streak, and I think it's not going to stop. I think they're finally going to win.
I mean, I used to live in San Fran. I got to go Giants, man. I don't know anything about baseball, though, so.
Right.
I'm going to go with the Royals.
I mean, they swept the Orioles. They swept. No, they didn't sweep. Who did they play next? Cardinals, right? I think. I don't know. They're just on a roll. They're killing it right now. So that's awesome.
I'm bad at checking my private messages on the forum. So this is from September 5th.
Ooh.
2014. Eric Green, Big Red 28713. This is not for the podcast, but I'm going to read it anyway. My wife and I are expecting twins in the next few months. And I was wondering how the MTTG crew manages to get their games in with just one child. It's going to be a wild ride having identical twins. Also, I'm a big fan of you guys, and I listen every week.
Oh, thanks, that's
Eric.
Amazing. Congratulations. That's going to be incredible.
Twins, baby. Oh, my gosh. I tell you,
get them on the same schedule first and foremost. And you're not going to sleep anyway, so while you're feeding overnight, you might as well pop a game in.
Might as well game, baby.
Then you could do the old, like, put the little mini blanket under, like, roll it up and then put a bottle in their mouth and then put the blanket underneath the bottle so it elevates it and keeps it up, and that way your hand's free. Do that. You can do that little trick too. That's right.
Exactly.
That's awesome, though.
Hall, what do you say?
Well, as the parent of two dogs.
Yeah, he's like, let them out 3 times a day.
Let them out 3 times a day and feed them.
Just feed them. You'll be fine.
Congratulations, Eric. And Mrs. Green.
Along those lines, at Chayman Bissett, in light of the great new baby news, how did your wives tell you the good news? Knitting baby boots? ? Kind of like in the Addams Family.
Nice.
I came home from work and Finnegan was laying under the table, and he was just a cute little chunk. So,
for me, I was working out here on the kitchen table, and my wife comes out and says, "Babe, do you love me?" And I said, and usually that means, "Oh, great, what do I have to go do? What errand do I have to run?" But she's like, "I'm pregnant." And I said, "What?" I got up, gave her a big old hug. We both started crying. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool. And then I went out and got like 4 different pregnancy tests just to make sure, just to double check and make sure, and they all came back, boom, positive. It was amazing.
Wow.
Never forget it. It was really great.
My wife, when she starts feeling like she's pregnant, I mean, we like buy out the store of pregnancy tests.
I know, right?
My wife takes them like they get her pregnant. If I just take enough of these tests, I'll be pregnant.
Yep, exactly.
Kids, that's exactly how it works, by the way.
That's awesome.
And so she just takes them so often when she's starting to feel that way that, it'd be negative, kinda. And that kinda, boy, makes her go out and buy another like 15.
Yeah, of course.
And they'll be like,
and they're not cheap.
Kinda, negative, kinda, positive.
Gabe, subscribe and save Amazon.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
They'll send you a few every month.
Yeah,
Costco's got them, don't they? They have like them in bulk at this
Or
point.
the bucket full of pregnancy tests. I'd be like, what is going on at that guy's house?
Right. Oh, good stuff. Let's see. Josh Oakes at JP Oakes 1 just saw the Gone Girl movie, which I heard was really good. What book or book series would you like to see as a movie?
I've never read a book before. I know you're laughing, but
it's true.
I've literally read the Bible and the Hunger Games.
Nice.
Both have been turned into movies. So I'm on a roll.
Nice.
You're 2 for 2 there, brother.
Yeah, I'm 2 for 2. So whatever I read ends up becoming a movie. So what do y'all want to have as movies? And I'll read the book.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, I read a lot as a kid, but I read a lot of those classics, Moby Dick and Charles Dickens books, stuff like that. But I don't know, because ever since I got out of high school, I just don't really read books often.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Did they do a Lord of the Flies movie?
Yes, and it was
they
good.
did.
It was awful.
Nah. Yeah. You know what? That's a good answer. They're probably due for a good movie of that.
Because I know they've done a lot of Lord of the Fly-esque movies. Yeah. But I didn't know if they did a Lord of the Flies movie.
This is probably going to age me, first off, and it may sound a little corny too, but
you wrote Lord of the Flies?
Yes. But I'm sure you guys have never read it, but the Hardy Boys back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
The Hardy Boys
the Hardy Boys, yeah.
Yeah, Hardy Boys, they would solve mysteries. I think a series like that could be pretty cool, but it would just have to be done right.
It'd have to be a TV show.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, probably.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, there were so many of them, and
it
I
would
read
be
a lot of
though.
them.
I think so.
They were good books.
With it. Yeah,
they were bumps. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. They were
they
short,
turned that
sweet.
into a show.
Yep.
It wasn't that bad either.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it was better than Are You Afraid of the Dark?
They're probably awful though, really.
Yeah. If I go back now, they were probably terrible.
Our age is telling us that it was an okay show.
Oh yeah, that was great. Yeah, my age told me that the Super Mario Super Show was great. I went back and watched that, and it was awful.
Yeah. Nice. Good question.
Good stuff. Last question. Nathan Evans at Naders. Quick and simple. Do you guys plan on trying to make it to E3 next year? Thanks for helping me get through work. Nathan, no problem. Anytime. Absolutely. Gabe will probably already be there. And we just
hope to be there, man.
Somehow he always just gets in because he's got somebody hooking him up somewhere.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying?
The whole goal is to have all of us out there, all of us doing a podcast at E3. I think that would just be awesome.
It's going to happen.
It has to, man. I'm dying for it to happen. So, yeah, I so want to go because I will just geek out. It'll be amazing.
You'll love it. Mm-hmm. Both of you guys would love it.
I can't wait.
It's definitely like heaven. That's how I feel like heaven being, where you're walking around like, oh, snap, for real? Oh, snap, for real? Oh, snap, for real?
Can I meet Hurley from Lost?
Exactly. He was there my first year. I was like, oh, snap, there goes Hurley. And I took a creeper picture of him. Click. He looked right at me. Because I have one of those phones that you can't turn off the shutter sound.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, oh, there he goes. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Go.
Like stealth camera. Just minus the stealth.
It was the worst. It was just like that sound that they put in movies.
Oh, sure.
Like, that phone doesn't make that. I was like, yeah, right. Exactly. It sounded like a dog on Polaroid. Like,
Gabe, that sounds like one of those things that there's like a forum thread where you have to root your phone and install like 3 different apps to like remove the camera sound.
That's exactly. Well, you know what they say. You know why they have it like that?
Why is that?
Because they said that in Japan, where a lot of these phones originate, that people were taking pictures of girls up their skirts. And so they made it to where you can't turn the sound off, so you can't sneak pictures.
Nice.
All
right.
Okay.
So don't do that. Stop doing that, guys. This is like the adult version of this podcast, I feel like, today.
It's late night. It's the adult. I
so apologize, man. It's like freaking Married to the Games after dark.
Yeah, right? No, it's after dark.
We got silk stockings playing in the background.
I'm wearing silk stockings back in the background.
USA Up All Night is on.
Wow,
Spring,
wow, wow.
Spring Break MTV is on. Golly.
We get all kinds of freaky after midnight.
No. It's like going back to like 16 years old. I'm like, hey, girl, I'm not responsible for nothing I say after midnight.
That's awesome.
All right, we should get up out of here before before the FCC.
Yeah, somebody land this plane.
Starts bleeping things.
Well, that's it for questions. Thanks, everybody, and definitely Extra Life. Let's get on that this week. I think that'd be awesome. And it'll be great.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for everybody who's been playing Destiny with me. I have so much fun with you guys. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's an awesome time to talk to you guys, catch up, see what's going on in your world. It's a little weird because there's been a couple people who have been like, I can't believe I'm playing with the guy from the podcast I listen to. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's just the chubby ninja, brother.
That's right.
That's all it is. I'm just one chubby guy.
Awesome.
But we appreciate it. We appreciate the love that you guys show this podcast. You guys ready to get up out of here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, whoa.
It really is, man. After midnight, we're all getting all kinds of crazy.
My body is not ready to get up out of here, I guess. My mouth is like, no. I'm Gabe Patillo. That is Tim Router. That is Timothy Hall. And we collectively are married to the games, and we are up out this thing. Oh, shoot. See, I almost forgot. Gosh, I knew we was forgetting something. Question of the week, of course. Lordy, I'm the worst. Okay, if money was no issue, you never had to worry about how much money you spent on this, what would be your most grandiose Halloween costume? We're going to ask you what your actual Halloween costume is next week. But if money wasn't an option, what would you be for Halloween? Okay, I'm out this thing. Peace.